All right, yeah, you see it. This is the most organized, best video you've ever seen to changing on a Jeep Grand Cherokee water pump, all right? So as you can see, things that you're gonna need, all right? You're gonna need your drain, all right? The container, you need about 2 bottles. You don't need 3, but do 3 just to be safe, all right? And then we go with the funnel. You need, of course, your water pump. You gotta have a gasket with it, all right? And these are some other tools I use along the way to change this water pump. All right, so I'm gonna be very, very specific for you, okay? So this is what I use. I use the 8, a 10, a 13, a 15, a 16. I've even used the little adjustment thing right there, right? I use this for the tension bar to remove that. And of course, you know, you gotta take them hoses off. All right, so leave the hoses off. All right, so you got your water pump. And then I was nice enough, oh yeah, I was that special. I was nice enough to be able to give you each one of these, all right, to know what socket you need to use. So we need a 10 right here, 16 right there, 13 with the pulley, all right? And of course, I had to give you the diagram, all right? So they got a diagram of the belt. So right here is our water pump, right? And then we said pulley. Well, that was that bad boy that's right there, all right? So the water pump on this diagram is right here. The pulley is right there. The belt is gonna start over here at the top. It's gonna go all the way around, and then it's gonna go here where the flush side, where the flat side, all right, it'll be against the water pump, and it'll go down where the grooves are touch, and then right there where we had our, the tension, all right, where we had the tension, where we release the tension for the belt, all right, then that part will be flat, and that will go back to the alternator. All right, so without any further ado, let's get it. First thing I do is take off these 13s, all right, so there's a 13. It's right here in the back next to the big bolt, okay, and then on the other side, there's another 13 right there. So let's take these off real quick. All right, so that's the back. Now the splash guard. Now the front splash guard, you have this 10 right here. All right, 10 right there. Then you have a pulley, a little pull pin, and then you have a 10 right there. And on each side, you have this baby right here, which is the same thing as the 10. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is take this one off. Next important thing we're about to do is going to go ahead and drain this drain plug, which is right here. Okay, it's right there. I'm gonna drain that. Let me reach. All right, so right there you're gonna see this red knob. When you see a red knob, you can put a flathead inside of it. You're gonna turn it, okay? So you're gonna be able to turn it just like that. So we're gonna turn this knob so that the coolant comes out. More and more coolant will come out. All right, so while that coolant is dripping out right there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the cover and we're gonna take out the air box. All right, so take off the cover and take out the air box. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pop up on this right here. So pop up in this. All right, easy, just pop straight up. All right, so it's 10. So right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off right here. All right, so I'm gonna pull on this. Okay, and I don't have to take this box off at all. I can leave it on. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push up on here, just like this. Okay, so I just pushed up from the bottom, push straight up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this wire off, that's over there. So this wire right here is red. I'm gonna pinch it in, pull it out, just like that. And then there goes another one that's right here that I have to take off. All right, so this one right here is what I have to unscrew next. All right, so I just loosened that up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just take it out, just like that. While this is leaking in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open up the radiator cap. All right, while that's draining, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open up the hoses. You good up here? There's top hose right here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this tension bar right here. Then when I press up, it's gonna loosen, as you can see, the tension of it. All right, so when I pull up on it, you can see the belt loosens, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up on it and I'm gonna take the belt out. Remember from my diagram, the belt goes all the way at the top. It's all smooth and stuff at the top. Like you touch smooth. So you touch all smooth at the top. As you go around this water pump, then that water pump side right here, that's gonna be flushed against it. And then it goes into the groove down at the bottom, comes back up, and there it is, just like that, okay? And push up, and as I push up, all right, so I'm gonna push it out, and then I'm gonna move the belt, just like this. All right, that's how you take the serpentine belt off. All right, now it's time to take the water pump off. All right, so then, first thing I'm gonna do is take this pulley off. That pulley's a 13. So I'm gonna take the pulley off. All right, so 13. So every 10, you're gonna pull each and every single one of these off. All right, so you're gonna take off every 10, so there's 10 right here. You're gonna take that off.
Yeah, the thermostat is the easiest one for me.
Yeah, on here. Half we did, but you would just take this hose off.
Mm.
So I tried to drain as much as I could.
Yeah.
Cool. This side can get wet, that side can't.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, last time it didn't pop out like that.
Mm. I'm sorry, I'm not getting on. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Oh. This thing is hella long. Okay, this goes on the second one. Okay, so that's the second one. Okay. Now I'm gonna aim at this one right here. Dang, it's supposed to long. That plastic. Okay, and then the last one. Look at this one goes here. Alright, now at the very bottom now. Okay, this one right there. We got all of them except for one. That's at the very bottom left corner. You know what? These bottoms are nice. Makes me think if the dealership was messing with something. Because the bottom was loose, so that means that they were coming out.
You think it could have been a seal, not sealed enough, and it could have been part of your leak?
It could have been it too. All right, so on here, all right, you got this. This is the most important part. All right, on here, these are 10s. All right, this is a 13, and this is a 16. So 16, 13, and the rest of these are all 10. Cool. All right, power level seal. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to transfer these to the old one that was there. Alright, so just like that, I'm gonna add the gasket. So I'm gonna make sure that, yep, there's gasket residue over here on this. So I want to try to get it off. So I'm gonna try to clean some of this out. And this outer part right here sticks out because you don't want that hitting the water pump. Alright, so let's take this. Put this in just like that. Let's take this in the corner. Okay. So I'm gonna put these two in first. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I got some of these for the bolts. It's the thread lock formula, so it helps it stay in without any problems, even though I don't think none of these are gonna have problems. But it's always good. Oh, I guess it's good not to spill it. Okay. So just need a little bit. Let me scoot over there. Okay. All right. Okay. Going up the side. Okay. Okay. Both of them should be flushed. Okay, now 13 and 16. 16. Sounds good, tight. Okay, now we get 13. Let's get the 13 now. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that thread still. Be alright. Oh, actually. Alright, torque it to 80. Oh, this one is probably still broke. I have to do a shit when I put it in this. Pulley was a 13. Alright, pulley's back on. So every single bolt in the pulley's on. Great. Alright, torquing it to 80 foot-pounds. Alright, there you go. Alright, so now what we gotta do is we gotta put these hoses back. So I gotta put this hose back. We gotta put this hose back, that hose back. This red knob down there, we have to be able to turn that back. Which I can go ahead and start now. There's nothing coming out. I want to turn it all the way back. Alright, so now this right here is how to put the serpentine belt back on. All you do is go around the alternator here. You can go to the top. This top one goes straight across. Okay, and the bottom one is going to go around the idler tension. It's going to come here and it'll be just like that. Alright. So the top one goes all the way straight across. Let me see. Okay, this tension. Perfect. Hey. Close. Okay. Everything looks good. Alright, so make sure everything is straight, tensioner is good, everything looks good. Alright, make sure it goes across from the top, then it'll go under, which will go over the water belt, which we just changed. It'll go under, over, back to the alternator. So now, what we have to do is gotta put these hoses back. Alright? So let's grab this bad boy, which is a wire. Actually, I'm gonna start from the bottom. Okay. So let's go way down here to this bottom one. Okay. Make sure that's flush all the way across. And it has this little indentation on here. I want to make it look the same. That's the groove. I should have put this match up. So let's see. Here is operates. Make sure the indentation was right. Let's get this. Good. Now the indentation. So I just go straight up. There's a indentation right there. Okay. That one was a lot easier. Alright, so line those up. Okay. Alright, as long as this one is flat. Okay. So here, and then I do this one. You gotta be really gentle on this one because it's plastic. Is that groove? So keep it close to what it was. Okay. There we go. Okay. So it's soft right there and it's a hard plastic right there. Remember it was super long? Okay. Alright, so now we got that hose on, got this hose on, got this hose on, the belt's back on, pulley's back on. Alright, now what we can do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna connect this cable right back, and then we're gonna put this back on the throttle, and then after that we're gonna pop it down, put the box back on, and then we'll fill the coolant in it. But before we do all that, we also want to make sure that this is tight down here. So I'm gonna come down here to this red thing. You can look through there. Yeah, I'm good now. Now it's tight, so check. The coolant's not gonna drain from there. Let's grab this. I'm gonna pop this over here. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that up. So it just turn as you walk. It's not you can walk and turn. Alright, so I'm gonna plug this back in over here. So that goes back over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and lift it up a little bit. Go ahead and shimmy it on in there. Make sure that it's good and flush in there. So if I have this in there, make sure it's good and flush. I just want to recheck just in case it was good. Just want to make sure I'm good. Okay. There's a little knob right here. It goes onto that plastic little platform right there. Okay. Just flush on there. I'm gonna get that 8, and then I'm gonna tighten it back. Back right here. Oh, get this tension off. Alright. That's good and on there. And we'll pop this back in. Okay. So that's good. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get over here to this box. Put the filter back on. Okay. Put that filter back in here. Okay. Alright. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to shift it down where these knobs are on. Make sure it's flush. Come on, shift in for me. Okay, there we go. Alright, pop these in place. Okay, that's good. At the bottom, shift it in. Those are locked in place. Pop this back in. I'm gonna do the same thing and tighten that. Okay, it's good. Flush across. Good. All right. Now, gotta reinsert my coolant.
Well, sis, I guess let me call you right back. We was trying to video. All right, love you. I'll catch you here in a minute. Okay, later.
That makes a lot more sense. Because one thing. Right here is a bleeder valve. Over here, right behind on that thermostat. If you don't know where it is, go look at the end of my thermostat video where you will bleed the air out of it. Okay. So now we got coolant that's inside the radiator. Went down the radiator. I got coolant inside the overflow tank or reservoir. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it, and then when that pressure builds up a little bit, I'm gonna go and let the air out of the bleeder valve. My thermostat right here, right directly underneath this, and there's a little screw. Pop this up a little bit. That's a little screw right here. You let the air out by twisting it counterclockwise. You let the air out, and you're trying to close the valve. You turn it clockwise. On with this. So. I'm gonna do this top with my hands.